Mike on that. All right, so we got that mob trade. We're going to keep an eye on that. Next stock on the watch list. Look at this. Wow, there's a lot of stocks right here. You can see right here on the watch list. Second biggest percentage gainers at 54%. The only thing about this stock, you can see this is a stock that we traded about just the last couple of days. Nice little move from 3 to 5 to 440, but it's on a downtrend right now. So it's kind of gapped up, but at 7, it's already dropped down to around 6. So big gap up on that stock right there. Some of you guys know this. I get a little nervous when I trade trade stocks that are up like 50, 75%, because if you up that much, what would you be doing right now? We had a funny conversation yesterday with all the traders in here. I was telling about a story that happened to me trading back in the financial crisis, and then the market crashed. And one of my best trades was one of my worst trades, which was Citibank. I made like 50%. I bought it at $1, so $1.50, and the thing went to 5. And you don't get opportunities like that with a financial crisis, but a lot of you here probably experienced what happened with COVID. But anyway, that stock looks pretty decent. We're going to put that on the watch list. Shockingly, like I said, a lot of stocks on this watch list. The stock is too cheap. I'm going to scrap this out. Anything like 20 cents. I'm not really always a big fan of trading stocks under $1.
Something really quick here. Just zoom out.
Yeah, there you go. CMMB, it's gapped up pretty big. I like it's great spread, nice level 1 stock, nice little push on it, 34%. But since this morning, since 8:20, went from 290 down to 260. I mean, it looks like it's a little bit of a gap fill. The stock's been on a long-term chart. Looked like it took a little bit of a hit, but I like that one. That one's pretty good. Maybe get a little bottom fish on it. We need to find something that has a trend, that's pushing up. So we have that one. Another stock that's up 29%. Garbage. Totally garbage. Everybody know why this thing's garbage? No, look at that. Volume is pretty good, but look at the trend of that intraday chart. Terrible. Same thing. You see when it starts getting spotty, it's things you want to stay away from. Spotty on the intraday chart. We'll talk a little bit more about that in class. Okay, we got a little bit of gap up on this stock. I don't know what happened here. Oh, screw it. Excuse my French, but I'm like, that was pretty bad.
You see the candles here. Ooh, what's that?
I'm like, look at the candles. And then all of a sudden I look at the spread. I'm like 1050 by 1430. I'm like, oh yeah, that definitely should not even be on there. 95,000 shares, not really that much. 9%. All right, once we get below 10%, we're pretty much done. Here on the big losers list, very spotty on the chart. The stock's just not just doing well at all.
Nice downtrend early.
Yeah, the stock is taking a very big hit.
What's the ticker?
$5 down to $1, down 17%. Yeah, there's nothing in the good losers list that I could see. Nothing here. All garbage. So what we're left with? I mean, what I just tell you, listen, the market's we always find something that opens up, and I say that all the time. There's always something going to show up. But this is what happens when you come back from a holiday. And not only that, but for some of you, I don't know if you guys know this, it's winter recess. That's why my kids are here, because my young one's off from school. So a lot of kids are off from school. I mean, Orlando was mobbed. I mean, it was packed. So there's a good thing and there's a bad thing about it. The bad thing is you're not going to have a lot of companies want to come out with news on it. The good thing is somebody has to come out with news with it. Trends are a lot easier to follow. So people put their assistants in, their assistant traders in. How do I know that? Because I was a market maker, and and whoever was a new trader to the company, they would work on Fridays. And then the big shots, the big traders would take off and like, okay, you run it, and they just tell them, don't do anything stupid. All right, just like if anything happens, just take your hands off. Don't try to get too crazy. So that's what usually you're going to get on a day like Tuesday. And then obviously things should start picking up tomorrow, or this afternoon. But this is what usually is going to happen at a time like this. Anything I'm missing I did not call out?
Jump back to the trading room.
See if there's anything on the trading room. Anyone see anything in there?
I don't know what's going on. The stupid private chat. Let's check right now.
That's the only one. Like I said, we pointed out. I know when I saw that, who put that post set up there? Grant is the
It's on it right now.
Yeah, the AR. The only thing about this stock is that it's just backing off. So we got three stocks, and that's pretty much normal. Come back from like a big holiday like President's Day. Did anyone here see anything?
BCRX.
You know, 160,000 shares, spreads pretty wide. When you look at the chart and you see how it gets very spotty like that, you really want to stay away from it. That means that the stock's not really trading that much volume, and it's like that chart is only recording a transaction. And when you see it looking like that and not looking like nice and tight like this, that's the big difference. So, I mean, listen, I mean, as of right now, it looks like the stock that's really is holding up pretty well is the MOB. But we know from MOB, from looking at level 4, you got to get past this iceberg order. And, oh, look at that. Interesting, huh? Hit that iceberg order and came right back down. Now it's testing a little bit of an iceberg order here at 248, which is not huge, but you can see that little red line right there. That was a pretty big one right there for 42. All right, so anyway, we'll be back, everybody. So if you are in the cyber group room and you're going to be joining us in the webcast, make sure you just talk to your staff. Rich will be running the cyber group room, and we're going to be running on site here on the webcast. So whoever has access to it, we'll see you there. And in the meantime, we'll be back. All right, everybody. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you when the market opens up.
And then the restream. Next one over.
This one?
Yeah.